Welcome to my first video. The Stranger. The Stranger. Sorry, I need to turn off this. But I investigate stuff. Well, just a kid that's bored. Oh, sorry guys. So, the legend, urban legend that I will be talking about today is the Bunny Man. Yeah, the Bunny Man. He was originally caught in a tunnel in Virginia, which is where I live, so I'm not going to the real place. I wish I would, but so let's start reviewing. Yeah.
Scary urban legend about the Bunny Man turns out to be true. Welcome to Inform Overload. I'm your host Johnny Rogers, and if you're new to the channel, we tell you about the most interesting news stories we find on the internet, and we make it more entertaining. A bridge on Colchester Road in the Fairfax County is known as one of the most dangerous locations in all of Northern Virginia. But not due to any normal fears, it's labeled as a dangerous spot because of its history surrounding the urban legend of the Bunny Man. And as the legend goes, in 1904 there was a mental asylum located not too far from the bridge, and because the residents didn't want mental patients wandering near their homes, they voted to have it shut down. And while the patients were being transported by bus to a nearby prison, reports say that the bus swerved off the road and crashed. As the story goes, the police were able to locate all of the inmates except for one. The one they didn't catch was Douglas Griffin. Not too long after, rabbit corpses began popping up all over the woods, to which some believed Douglas was using to stay alive. He also would oddly display them by hanging them from the bridge. It's believed that after that incident on one Halloween night, Douglas attacked and killed a group of teens who were hanging out near the bridge. And after he killed the kids, they were then and hung from the bridge in a similar fashion to the rabbits, making most people believe that he was responsible for the murders. A man named Brian Conley, who worked as an archivist for Fairfax County, was sick and tired of telling people that they didn't know if the Bunny Man was real or not. So he dove into the county's history to find the truth. And what he found was shocking to say the least. In 1970, a couple had parked not too far from the overpass and had a scary encounter with the Bunny Man. A man dressed in white with something on his head began yelling at the couple, saying they were trespassing, and then threw a hatchet at their car window. Of course, when retold, that something on his head morphed into bunny ears. A second sighting of the Bunny Man also appeared 2 weeks after the incident, when a security guard reported seeing a man wielding a hatchet as he was chipping away at a porch railing. As you could imagine, these reports soon transformed into stories that kids would tell each other to strike fear into their friends during Halloween. The madman soon became a man in a bunny suit who would chase children through the woods with a hatchet.
Okay. That was weird, but so we need to review some stuff on that video. That was pretty crazy, honestly. So first, there was a bus. It crashed, and then they found everybody except one. I forgot the name, and good things started happening. Bunny corpses, and yeah, and then things hanging, and then yeah, those teenagers, and then okay, so let's think about this here. That Toyota. What should and he's chasing children, right? Yeah, I think so. Stay tuned to watch the next video. Peace.